So a few days ago, at the point that I'm recording this video, we ended up going over the best value skins here when it comes to your hard-earned bling here in this update. However, today, as a follow-up, we're going to be going over the worst valued skins in every single rarity here in this game for your bling. But before we get into some of the worst valued skins here in this game, a quick word from our sponsor, which definitely helps out supporting this channel in a huge way. I am very excited to say that today's video is brought to you by Gel Blaster Surge. I am a personal huge fan of them. I have been a huge fan of this product for such a long time. I currently own 6 of them. There are actually 2 different blast modes on them. We have the semi-automatic as well as automatic. You all already know your boy is rocking the auto at all times, baby. Probably my absolute favorite thing about it is, yes, you can play outside, but it's also indoor friendly because of the gellets, the ammo. And not to mention, the gellets are incredibly satisfying. Dude, you got fun and satisfaction in one product. What's better? It's the perfect excuse to hang out and have a good time with your friends. Who doesn't like a good bit of fun? Of course, be sure to pick one up for yourselves with the link in the description down below. And when you're there, be sure to use code RAY10 to get 10% off your Gel Blaster order. I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy it. But once again, a huge thank you to Gel Blaster Surge for sponsoring this video here today. But with that being said, let's get straight away back into the video. Here we go. Now, one thing I'm going to be changing with the format of this episode today compared to the best valued skin we did a little bit ago is I'm not going to be including exclusive skins. The skins in this list today will be available to literally any player out there, even if you start Brawl Stars today. If one of your favorite skins falls into this list, never feel bad purchasing it with bling because it's your favorite, you jive with it. Admittedly, a lot of my favorite skins are actually showing up on this list, so there is literally no bias attached here. So starting with the lowest rarity skins, the rare skins. We have 5 different skins fitting into this list here today, and the reasoning I put these 5 here is based on old price points before this last update, seeing that there's not that much differentiation between value here in the 29 gem skins. There's not a whole lot that sets these guys apart because they're basically just a reskinning with a few exceptions, much like Golden Barley having a little bit of basic attack animations. So the first 4, in my opinion, are equally bad value here. And we'll begin with College M's. The reason she is making it here on this list, much like any of these other skins here in the rare skins, she's just a recoloring, right? No basic attack, no super animation changes. But the thing that's setting her, as well as a few others on this list, apart is how inexpensive she was before this update. Basically, if you purchase her now, you're kind of in a roundabout way wasting resources, seeing that College M's only costed 500 star points before this update, which would translate to 50 bling, dude. So she went up from 50 bling value to 1,000. It's crazy, but this is just the baseline, so of course we need to have these 500 star point skins fit somewhere. But for the same reason as we explained for College M's, we have Iris Tara fitting into this. Our third bad value skin in the rare skins then would be Outlaw Colt, seeing that he's only 500 star points before. And then finally, wrapping it up, we have Pink Piper here. It's not like these skins are bad skins at all. For example, I feel like Outlaw Colt is cooler than Rockstar Colt here, but I'm trying to avoid personal opinion. And really the only thing that differentiates here in the rare skins, aside from personal opinion, is the way they're priced before this last update. But we still have one more brawler fitting into this, and that is the Linebacker Bull skin. Number 1, you need to have the Touchdown Bull skin purchased before you can actually get this skin here, which is just a carbon copy of that red version here. And on top of that, it's also fitting into the same reasons as we had for the 500 star point skins here. Touchdown Bull was a little bit more expensive when it comes to star points before this update, costing 2,500 star points, but that leap still, in my opinion, does not change the fact that this is a pretty bad value skin, seeing that 2,500 star points is equivalent to 250 bling. If you purchase this skin for 1,000 bling, you're wasting out on 750 bling if you would have been able to purchase this before the update. But truly, that's the only thing that we can hone in on when it comes to worse value rare skins here, the price that they were at before this update. But next up, getting into the super rare skins, which we actually have 8 fitting into this category. As we all know, differentiating from rare to super rare most of the time is just animation changes. So a rule of thumb, if you're thinking about purchasing a skin within this rarity and they don't have any animations with their character, it's a pretty bad value if you ask me, considering some of the other brawlers fitting into this rarity, right? But getting the kind of worst out of the way with a bit of an exception tied to it, and that's going to be Red Wizard Barley. He is considered a super rare skin, but is priced at a rare skin. Now, the Red Wizard Barley skin is a bit weird here when it comes to its value, seeing that we all should have the Wizard Barley skin, which we can get completely free here, which is the requirement in order to purchase this skin. And I feel like a recoloring of a skin that we've gotten for free feels a little bit bad when you use your resources on it. On top of that, the same exact reasoning as we had for the star point skins in the rare skin set, this was also offered for only 2,500 star points before this update, once again valued at 250 bling. So a 750 bling increase for a recoloring of a skin that we already have for free. Now, the thing that makes this skin so bizarre here when trying to assess its value is technically this skin is valued at a rare rarity with basic attack animations here. So with all of the bad value things going for it, right? The star points, just a recoloring of a free skin, technically it's a pretty good value, right? It's got animation changes. But I would say all of the negatives are outweighing that fact. I think this is a pretty dang bad value skin here. Moving on down the list, another star point skin actually making an appearance here in the super rare skins, we have El Atomico. This skin costed 10,000 star points before the update, valued today at 1,000 bling. So 1,750 more bling, dude. I think the reason it's in the super rare rarity here is the fact that it has a glowing effect to it, but that's really the only thing it's got going for it. It doesn't have basic attack animations at all and doesn't have any super animations. It just has that tailing green glow poison effect, which when compared to the basic attack and super animation changes for some of the brawlers here in this list, it is just not comparable. Most of these pre-star point skins before this update are pretty bad value now here with this update. Really, one of the only good equal value skins here can be seen from Dark Penny costing 1,000 bling, technically a super rare skin, actually matching its value in conversion with its star point price being 10,000 star points, now costing 1,000, so a equal value. But a rule of thumb, in my opinion, most of the star point skins offered before this update are pretty bad value, so take that however you like. But moving away from our star point skins here for a bit, our next very bad value skin here in the super rares is going to be going to Handsome Colt. It's a bizarre skin, a very significant change to the default skin of Colt, but in retrospect, this is basically just a reskinning of Colt here. This is one of the few skins fitting into the super rare rarity that doesn't have basic attack animations nor super animation changes, so because of that, I find it very low value here. Keeping along down this trend, our next bad value skin is going to be going to Vicious BB, and this one hurt me to put on the list because it's got to be one of my favorite BB skins. It looks so cool. But once again, another super rare skin with no basic attack or super animations here. I think in a skin rarity where we see skins with exceptional animations, much like Popstar Janet and Harujaku Ems, any skin that doesn't have animations just is bad value here in this rarity. So with that reasoning in mind, much like the others, Boombox Brock is also fitting here, a very bad value skin. Basically another reskinning here. Really the only thing that's going for him is he has a different pose, right? He's dancing, but no basic attack animations or super animation changes. In my opinion, this skin should be a rare skin. It's hard to compare a skin much like Beach Brock, who has basic attack and super animation changes, to a skin like Boombox Brock. Moving on. In my opinion, one of the worst valued super rare skins is going to be going to PSG Shelly, which will be a reoccurring trend here in this video. Some of these like sports skins, PSG, I find so perplexing when it comes to their value. For the same exact reason we've been discussing, this skin has no basic attack animation changes or any super animation changes. And the thing that I find almost like a slap in the face when it comes to the value of PSG Shelly, even though these are exclusive exclusive skins, the different Sport Shelly skins here are valued at rare. So why is this valued at a rare and this valued at a super rare? It's literally the same skin. You'll get more context here when it comes to the sports skins and their value here moving forward in this episode. But again, rule of thumb, as we're a bit earlier on in this episode, stay away from the sports skins, man, if value is important. But we only have 2 more left. The next very bad value skin, in my opinion, is going to be going to Touchdown Bull. This is a very, very old skin costing 2,750 bling. I got a feeling there would be a potential in the future that this skin would get some basic attack and super animation changes, but as of now, it has nothing. It's a cool reskinning of the basic Bull default model, but again, no animations. I feel like it doesn't deserve to be a super rare. And then the final one we have here, as much as it pains me, one of my favorite skins in the game, Beach Time Mortis, is actually another very bad value skin, costing 2,750 bling for a reskinning of Mortis. Once again, it's goofy, right? It's a cool reskinning, but again, it doesn't have any basic attack animations or super animations. It's just the Mortis model, but looking goofy. I feel like to be a super rare skin, you at least need to have some sort of animation change to your character. But rounding the corner to the epic skins, where we have 9 skins fitting here, these need to be top notch, dude. If we're going to drop 5,000 bling on one of these skins, they have to be exceptional. So I ain't pulling punches on skins that don't deserve to be here. If we got skins in the epic skins, much like Frost Queen Amber, the insane value skin, we have to have a certain air of greatness when it comes to the skins within this rarity, dude. This could be a little bit of an exception, right? I think this could be like a legendary skin, but dude, some of these skins do not deserve to be here. But starting off with the very first one, there's a few here, in my opinion, that would go under the umbrella as one of the worst valued skins here in this game by far. And it hurts for me to say this, but one of those skins is most definitely going to be going to Rockabilly Mortis. This is my favorite skin in the entire game, so I would get this, right? But why is it priced at 5,000 bling? It's always been 149 gems. This has always been a pretty crazy priced skin for what you're getting, but it just is weird to see this as an epic skin and costing 5,000 bling. Rockabilly Mortis is just a reskinning. It has no basic attack animations and no super animations. One of the most insulting skins fitting into the epic rarity, dude. No animations? You don't even deserve to be a super rare. And there's also a few other skins that are, in my opinion, just as bad of value as Rockabilly here, one of which is going to be going to PSG Mike. I can't believe this is an epic skin valued at 5,000 bling. I will grant the fact that Dynamite skins are a little bit weird in a sense that you technically do have basic attack animation changes if you're changing the attack, right? We have soccer balls, but it's nothing spectacular. I think the actual animation that comes in should be the explosions. So this is just a reskinning of the basic attack, kind of comparable to Golden Barley. So I really wouldn't consider this attack or super animation changes. And because of that, I find it insane that this is priced at an epic skin. And I could definitely see an argument where PSG Mike could be considered the worst valued epic skin in the game. Once again, because of the same situation we had for that Shelly Sports skin. We have so many Dynamite skins here. They're exclusive skins, so I don't know if they're going to be back or anything like that, but how in the world are these Dynamite skins priced at rare 1,000 bling when this, a carbon copy of it, just a different color, is an epic? It's crazy. These sports skins are wild, dude, just from their counterparts and other examples in the game, making them, in my opinion, some of the worst valued skins by far in Brawl Stars. So of course, for the same exact reason, another very, very bad value skin is going to be going to the generic Coach Mike. I would say never use your hard-earned bling on these skins here. It might be in your best interest just to wait for the chance that those rare versions of this skin might come back out sometime, the exclusive ones. So we still aren't done with some of the more shocking skins fitting into this rarity. The next one fitting under that umbrella is going to be going to Spicy Mike. Dude, what is up with these Dynamite skins being priced at epic or very high rarity? I just don't feel like there's enough animation changes warranted for these Dynamite skins fitting into the epic rarity here. If the animation change is just the basic attack change where he's throwing out like hot tamales or something, I don't feel like that's enough here when compared to other skins at the caliber of an epic rarity. I would say all of these Dynamite skins should at least be super rare skins. But getting away from some of the more shocking ones where I could see people giving a reasoning for these ones, but still I feel like they are very, very bad value here. Starting off with Shiba Nita. This is one of my favorite Nita skins, right? It's a cool skin, but it is just a Nita reskinning. Now, you can make the argument that Nita is a bit more value when it comes to skins here in the game because Bruce also gets a reskin. But if that's the only thing going for this skin, I don't believe it deserves an epic rarity. No basic attack animations or super animations. A few little things like the bone coming out for the dog and the print, but I still think it's not worth the value. Next up, getting into another one that kinda hurts in my opinion, and that's gonna be Night Witch Mortis. Dude, my favorite brawlers have expensive or very bad value skins. We had Colt, we got Dynamite, we got Mortis here. But the only thing going here for Night Witch, at least a little bit of animation we have with the basic attack, right? That trailing effect, but no real crazy super animation as well, just a bit of an effect at the feet. So at least from some of the ones that we already saw, Night Witch has some animations, but super rares have animations, and I don't think the ones that we're seeing for Night Witch is warranting this skin being an epic. But moving along here, we're kind of getting away from some of the more crazy skins in the worst value amongst the epics. I also wanted to add Robo Spike being an epic. I feel like because this skin is so old, it's kind of getting out of date when it comes to the animations and the quality of them. This skin does have some basic attack animation changes, seeing with the actual projectile, and a super animation change somewhat, but I feel like the quality of the animations just isn't at the epic rarity. And a great reason as to why I ended up putting Robo Spike is the sole fact that a more up-to-date skin, I think Pyro Spike is even more value than Robo Spike being a super rare. The next two are pretty much so honorable mentions, seeing that they are kind of fitting into a bit of a gray area. One that I wanted to mention here is the Shadow Knight Jessie skin. I get why it's here, seeing that the original Dragon Knight Jessie is fitting into the epic skins, and it's technically not priced at an epic skin either, but once again, this skin costed star points before, 10,000, which technically today is valued at 1,000 bling. So if you're purchasing this after the update, you're kind of wasting 500. Not egregious, but still I thought I'd mention it. And the final one is most definitely an exception, even more than the Dark Dragon Knight Jessie skin, and that's going to be Dark Tide Carl. So this is a weird one, and I was debating whether or not to even add it here to this video because technically this skin is an exclusive skin. We can't buy it right now. But with some of the most recent speculation that pirate skins might come back to the game, I could see Captain Carl coming back out if an update like that would arrive. So if that is the case, I felt like it was important to bring this up. So right now, I can't even tell you what this skin is priced at, seeing that it is exclusive, but I'm assuming it's going to be a similar situation to that Knight Jessie skin, the Shadow Knight. So we can assume this is probably going to cost 1,500 bling, much like that skin, which this skin was offered at 10,000 star points, once again increasing by 500 bling, missing out on 500 bling if you didn't purchase this before. It's a little bit of a gray area, a bit of an exception here with these star point skins, but I think it's important to bring up what they were priced at before and what they're valued at right now. But there you have it, everyone. Those are the 22 worst valued skins here for your hard-earned free bling with this brand new update. I would say try to stay away from these skins, but at the end of the day, like I said at the beginning of the video, if it's one of your favorite skins, make sure to purchase it. That should be the most important thing off the get-go. No one decides what skins you like here in this game, no matter how expensive it is. If it jives with you, that should be the most important thing to you guys. I mean, for goodness sakes, my favorite skin skin. Rockabilly, freaking an epic skin, dude. Oh my goodness. It should literally be a rare skin. But yeah, hopefully you all found this interesting, useful, or anything like that. If you did, make sure to slap a like on it. I'd really appreciate it. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you all in the next one. Adios, and take care.